want to talk about a movie that really just made me rethink my life. It was called A Dark Song. And
This is Jared's pick here.
I'm telling you what, I'm going to probably... this movie could have been really good if they did what I wanted them to do.
Another 2016 movie.
Yeah.
If only people could make movies as good as Frank.
No, I could not make this. Any part of it. I couldn't. But what they should have done is a lot simpler than what they did with their big crazy CGI fucking angel, Jared. Let me tell you.
We're jumping right to
Oh
it, huh?
yeah, that's
Boy,
that's the only thing that happens, Jared.
We don't even know who. We don't even know who. We don't know who.
Jason, say Jared.
You didn't have to correct yourself. They can't see who you're looking at.
We don't know who directed this.
Shit. No, well,
it's Liam.
Oh, I don't have
Gavin.
notes. I did not take notes.
It was made in 2016.
It's not rated. It's an hour 40 minutes. Directed by Liam Gavin.
That's gonna clip.
Who
Yeah,
up
I'm sorry.
into
I'm
this
trying to watch it.
up until this point has only done shorts. So that being said, for your debut movie, I mean he nailed 98% of this movie.
That's true.
I really think this is a great movie
It's good. I like it.
that
would
had 5 minutes worth of questionable camera angle choices.
Now, if you were going to end this, just what would you want this movie to end like?
I have no problem with anything about the movie. I just shot around the Guardian Angel.
That was bad. They could have even used it. I thought the Guardian Angel was that old lady that was walking around with the.
They could have used anything in the world. That's the thing. They
Yeah.
could have made it anything in the world, and they used that.
Figure.
I-
It would have been fine.
I think it's as easy as her talking
And way
to-
cheaper.
I think it's as easy as her talking to a white light that you see
Yep.
reflecting on her.
It's true.
This, like I said, shot
Well,
around.
I think-
it doesn't. Now it is a big throw when it comes in. It's like,
Have we even said what we're talking about?
A Dark Song. Yeah.
yeah, we said it.
I said I
I-
wanted to talk about it.
The angel.
Yeah.
We're talking about the angel at the end
This
of the
is the
movie.
very
We
end.
completely jumped to the end of the movie.
It is jarring.
We'll come back around.
It is so jarring. You have to talk about it first.
It's the only thing I had a problem with.
But
It's all I hear people talk about. Anyone that mentions it,
I've
goes
heard a few people
straight to the ending.
I've heard a few people for how slow burn and how dark and psychological
Yeah,
it was. I've heard a few people upset that it's a redemptive end.
Another slow burn.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened either. It might
liked-
as well have been Daffy Duck though that they stuck in there because it fucking was so jarring.
I
like you
liked the
said.
redemptive ending.
None of that bothered me.
I liked it. I think it was the best to come
Yeah.
to because it was the least expected.
I would have been happy if they would have just had her Groundhog Day it every day of her life. Same thing. She tries to leave in the day, walks out into the country, can't get anywhere, ends up back at the
But
house.
yeah,
and then at the night, she gets terrorized by demons. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I like I said, I liked the redemptive ending. I thought it was a good conclusion to it. The only thing about the movie is the effects on the Guardian Angel are so out of place, it's jarring.
Yeah. But the thing that pissed me off was with that dude.
And you know what? The hell scene before it, that's either hell or their basement,
Yeah.
that they know it, I'd have shot around that more too. I thought that was I appreciate that they went that slow burn and tried to actually give you what you think you would want. Like to go that long, a lot of movies will go that slow burn.
I would
all
have been
the way
happy
through.
not ever seeing any of those creatures though.
I'd have been happy finishing my thought.
I'm sorry, Jared.
We gotta watch him. He'll interrupt you.
Well, you kind of got to in a podcast scenario.
But like I say, I appreciate normally in a movie that slow burn. It's not
Again, part of
uncommon.
the slow burn.
To get an ending that doesn't feel like it was worth because you shoot around. So I appreciate that he tried. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna blow this up with some demons, try to make it look like hell, and then bam, I'm gonna give him a fucking guardian angel. I'm gonna give it to you.
He got southern there, didn't he?
But
Guardian Angel.
but I think the reason a lot of people don't do that is because they're worried about it turning out the way it did in this movie.
But the slow burn part of it again was almost just like the same scenario with Autopsy of Jane Doe. it's a slow burn, but they're giving you a lot of like they take you through every step of that ritual.
I think it works.
Well, doesn't it last like 8 months?
Yeah.
Like it's an extremely long time.
Of any of the slow burn movies we watched,
Like I don't know anything about the occult, but this is definitely. I mean, this is an occult movie.
Dude, this was based on
But I feel like
actual shit.
I feel like I learned
This
something.
This is Aleister Crowley shit. This is a ritual that was actually.
I think the
something that
slow
was
burn
done.
works well with this one. I wouldn't have changed the pacing anyway.
Nope.
I would. This is what it would have been a fucking. I would have gave it a 10.
And that
if
guy-
it would have, I would have given it a 10 if it would have not did at the. They just had her Groundhog Day, like I said at the end, and never showed anything because that's a mental fuck because you don't see anything. You saw the guy smoking, but then he wasn't there. Maybe she hears these voices, but you never see anything. And she still can't leave the house. That's just a mental hell.
This whole movie is about those two people's emotional state.
Yeah, and that's what was great about it.
That's why the slow burn works so well.
But ultimately, I have to judge the movie like I would judge a juggler. If you're doing all kinds of crazy, fucking awesome juggling tricks, and then you just fucking drop them all, it doesn't fucking matter.
They drop some. Yep. That last.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like I said, it was jarring. It didn't throw me completely out of the movie. It was just jarring. It was.
it's one of those things
jarring.
like it's like if someone was telling you how great a steak was going to be for 3 days before you got to eat it, and then it just was a piece of shit.
I
from
actually
fucking
thought
Aldi's.
I thought the hell scene before it was worse done than the angel.
You're probably right.
I would keep the angel for a better drug down to hell or whatever that is in the basement with the demons taken over by the darkness, whatever. I would make that trade-off. I would keep the angel for that being done right, as opposed to keeping that to get rid of the angel.
There was a lot of really effective, creepy
Which
shit. in this
it's
movie.
not as jarring, but the angel
Music was great too.
The music I had a problem with because it was so much violin.
It was
A lot of
well. It's
violin.
very. It's meant to be. It's meant to be very
I
stirring. It's.
Yeah,
But you can do that in a way like It Follows, where it makes sense.
It's
Like,
all
I don't know.
this whole movie's atmosphere and unsettling mental states.
And again, two characters basically. One location, one not necessarily one room, but one location. So your acting has to be good. If you're going to do that, it has to be good. And
I give
it worked for this one.
I give a movie a lot more credit than I've heard other people give it. Because
I give it a 1, so that's where I'm at.
You gave this
I
movie
would
a
have gave
1?
it a 10 if they would have fucking, like I said, juggler, man. Yeah, you're a great. Although y'all fucking America's Got Talent, man. Boom, gone, out. If you drop the balls when you're juggling, you're off of America's Got Talent.
Okay,
so goodbye. If you're gonna fucking slow burn me for how long? An hour and 40 minutes. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Hour 40.
Because there was 30 minutes left, and I'm like, some shit has to happen now, right? And that's when shit did start happening.
It's bad. It's bad, but
see, I wasn't. I thought
1?
the whole slow burn, the whole slow burn all the way through. I give it a 7.
Oh, you know what?
I really want to give it an 8. I'd give it an 8, maybe even a 9.
I gave it a 6.
The hell scene would have been better, but I didn't get bored of the slow burn.
No.
At all. I thought it was perfect. I think if you even change that, you're not even making the
I
same
have
movie.
I have the plot as rated a 7, acting to 7, music's a 7, and atmosphere is 7. And I gave it an overall. So you'd think it would be a 7, wouldn't
I
you?
really like your rating system. I think it's nice.
But the overall, because of the way it ended, I gave it a 6. Yeah. Frank's being real hardcore.
No, I
on
would
it.
have went both ways, man. If they would have ended it
I'm saying,
in any sort of it's like landing a
We're
plane, man. If they
judging
would
it-
have landed that fucking plane,
we're judging
in
it the
any
same
manner-
way. We're judging it the same way. I went down to a 6. You went all the way down to a 1.
But would you have gave it a 10 if it was
No, it wouldn't have been that high, but it probably.
That's why I was split because I was into
8.
it, dude. I was sitting really close to my fucking computer screen, and my headphones were on. That
Yeah,
fucking.
I
I was into
I
it.
think if the end would have paid off, it could have possibly been a 10. If it would have been done as well as the rest of it. But
They were coming in for that landing, buddy, and then they just fucking.
It is bad. It's bad. It's bad. People should watch this. It's
should watch
it's
it.
definitely worth watching once.
Maybe
I don't recommend going out.
There's a lot of
necessarily.
redeemable qualities.
You're probably
about
not going to watch this movie more than once.
No.
I wouldn't.
And
be
you're
surprised
definitely
if I
going to
watched it
remember.
again.
You'll remember the ending for the rest of your life. So
I wouldn't be surprised if I watched
Yeah.
it again.
and it's a good movie up until then. So I think it's definitely worth a watch.
It's just like it's just one of those movies that I do recommend people watch, but I give it a 1.
I don't think you know what words mean.
Dude,
Well, your scale is there's something wrong with your scale.
no. It's,
So what's
That's why you like
uh,
mine so
what-
much. You
I
got
base
something-
it on what I want it to be.
I understand. I'm asking like, okay, you recommend people watch it and give it a 1. What is the rating where you stop recommending?
I would say to
there's
make
never.
it simpler,
It's-
but maybe
It's never. I recommend watching
Dude,
everything.
you have to ask yourself this question.
If I've seen it,
If
I recommend it.
Listen, okay. This is the barometer for my whole scale.
Frank's pushing
This is
for
my.
that.
This is the
for
barometer
that
for my
last
whole.
round of horror show product code thing.
This is
I'll
my-
still fucking recommend
No,
it. I don't give a
but
shit.
people-
I watch bad shit all the time.
people's going to have to try to figure out what you
Listen,
can
I'm giving
explain
it right
to
here,
it. You
right
can
here.
explain to it.
If this is my scale, if I will recommend a fucking piece of shit, I give a 1 to. If I think you
It's better than a 1.
like if someone told me, listen, dude, this movie is fucking slow as shit, but then there's this fucking angel in it, I would watch it for the angel. I would watch it for the angel. Because I watch shit. I watch shit, man. I will recommend shit.
Yeah, the
I gave
writing's
Luther
fine.
the Geek a 10.
It's
I
fine
gave it
that
a
it's
10. So
it's
that's
fine,
my scale.
It's fine that it's an angel. Right. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. The
It's
angel
fine
doesn't
that it's
matter.
an angel. It's what it looks
the visual. Yes, it's
Yeah.
the visual.
I've watched movies just for one scene before. I've watched movies that are foreign just for a scene that I saw on YouTube.
we understand that,
Yeah.
but when people, it's going to be confusing.
Okay, don't listen to me.
If you're going to recommend watching a one,
I recommend
little
it
confusing.
because I think there's movies like Eraserhead where you will watch it one time in your life.
You only watched Eraserhead once?
I can
Like-
only watch. I don't
like-
need to watch it again. Why? Why would I watch it again? I don't need to. Oh no, I'm not even Eraserhead because I would watch Eraserhead.
I think
again.
I've only seen Eraserhead once.
It's like
Watched
watching.
it a few times.
It's like.
Did you take my VHS? I gave you all my VHS.
Well, no, you still got some up there.
I recommend. I recommend a dark song like I would recommend watching Begotten. One time. You're only going to watch that one time if you even
do
make it
have
through. If nothing else, skip to that fucking angel part, right? Like,
I like the occult movies too, though.
Yeah,
so.
and again, it takes you through so many steps of this ritual. I thought that was.
I don't
cool.
see movies nail the slow burn. as
I'm
well
giving
as
them
what
a
this
1
did.
because they gave me a 1 at the end.
I got it.
Okay, Jared.
I got it.
Spite.
I was
It's
just
spite.
saying. You can
But
let
watch it anyways.
you can let other people talk about it.
This sums it up right here for me. My last note I have here is enjoyed it, may not revisit.
I
So-
should have just said that. my
That's
opinion
what I.
got a little too
That's my
interesting.
opinion on it.
The end being so jarring, it does do a big shame to the fact that I don't see people nail the slow burn like this one nailed ever.
That's the risk they take?
It done.
You could stop the movie before that part and it would be a great movie. It's so fucking long. Just cut that last 20 minutes out.
They could have done anything else in the world.
That's your movie. Just edit it. Edit that end off and then just fade it out.
No one watched that and said maybe lose the gigantic angel that can barely fit in the living room.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
just
was
do something different than that.
Yeah, they should have.
Just had a regular dude dressed like an angel.
I was just I'm just saying it is very jarring. It is shockingly jarring, but it's so shockingly jarring. I think you'll lose. It didn't get credit for what it did through the first all of it, but the end. I've never been so entertained and engrossed in such a slow.
it had that
It
effect
was
on Frank.
good. It was great until that fucking end. Like I said, cut the last 20 minutes off. Maybe I'll edit it and put out my own cut.
I'm just trying to point out its redeeming qualities.
Yes, it does have a lot. I'll give it that. That's why I recommend a 1. I give it a 1 because it fucks you.
What'd you give it?
I give it a 7.